Hello, and welcome to another OPM PartnerCast. This show is brought to you live from the Oracle Conference Center in Redwood Shores, California. My name is Kim Miller, and I'm Director of Global Sales and Partner Enablement here at Oracle. Today we will be discussing the new digital finance revolution, the convergence of ERP and EPM for the Office of the CFO. Oracle has been working on a number of innovations with respect to this initiative, and we are excited to have three guests here to discuss them. Joining me today in the studio are Josh Kamenika, Group Vice President for North America Sales Consulting, Jeff Jacoby, Master Principal Sales Consultant, and Michael Gobbo, Master Principal Sales Consultant. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kim. Thanks for having us.
Before we get started, I'd like to remind you that we will be taking questions live via Twitter throughout the program. So whether you're giving feedback or asking a question, be sure to use @OraclePartners or #OPN in your tweets. With that, let's get started. Can each of you give me a bit of background about yourselves for our audience? Start with Josh.
Sure, Kim. Good morning. Thanks. So, Josh Kamenika, been with Oracle for close to 17 years. Came through the Hyperion acquisition, and I managed the North American SE organization for ERP, EPM, and supply chain. And prior to Hyperion and Oracle, I worked at Xerox, and I actually worked in the office of the CFO. We didn't call it back then the office of the CFO, but it was the finance organization in a variety of financial functions.
Again, thanks for having us, Kim. My name is Jeff Jacoby. I'm really excited to be here. I'm part of your Denver-based Oracle flight crew. Been a sales consultant for over a decade, my 11th year at Oracle. Very exciting time working on financial solutions. And before Oracle, 15 years, actually sitting in the chair doing the job for many different organizations deploying Oracle technology back when. So thank you.
And I'm Mike Gobbo. I'm not a flight attendant like Jeff here is, but I'm a solution consultant. I've been a solution consultant here at Oracle for over 10 years. And, I basically spend a lot of time with customers and prospects helping them understand the value of our accounting and finance solutions. And prior to that, spent a number of years in digitizing finance and accounting functions, predominantly in the area of media and entertainment. And then started my career, just like Josh and Jeff, in the office of the CFO, covering a variety of different functions.
Sweet. Great. Thank you. And the three of you have been working on a very exciting initiative that has created quite a buzz here at Oracle. The phrase, the new digital finance revolution, is bold. Josh, can you explain the program to us?
Yeah, sure, Kim, and it is certainly exciting. And it's more than just the three of us here. We have a whole team of people that are working on this initiative. So speaking of revolution, Webster defines a revolution as sort of a sudden change to the way we sort of work and live and react. And this is certainly a revolution, right? So bringing ERP and EPM together for our customers is certainly a revolution in the office of the CFO, the Office of Finance. So we're excited about it, and we've got some great things to talk about here.
Great. The convergence of ERP and EPM sounds revolutionary. As I recall, Oracle acquired Hyperion several years ago. So Jeff, I guess the question is, why now?
Well, Kim, great question. Hey, it's been a long time coming. I remember in 2007 when we acquired Hyperion, the industry leader in what's called performance management solutions. Oracle, we'd been competing against them, right, and trying to build out and compete. And frankly, as they were the best that was out there, it was hard, right? So we were excited. I called Michael the morning of the acquisition. We celebrated. And we're like, wow, we finally have all the piece parts to solve for all the challenges of the office of the CFO. And of course, in typical Oracle fashion, we started building out integrations into that platform, and we maintained that market leadership. We expanded the portfolio of offerings. Frankly, it's been a wonderful ride. But what we started to see happen in the marketplace was that demand for simplicity. People want to log in very simply with one user ID and do all the tasks for their job. They're demanding a seamless, unified experience, okay? So that's part of what's driving it. Why now?
And that's not to forget about the cloud momentum. I mean, it's cloud ERP has over 2,800 customers, and that is as of Q1. So imagine what we're going to announce tomorrow in our Q2 announcement. So I'm sure it's going to be above 3,000, but we can't say anything because we're in a quiet period right now. So that didn't go live, right? We can delay that, I'm sure. And so we have this great momentum, and we've had a set of capabilities in EPM, predominantly in the on-premise environment, and we've since then put that in the cloud. So areas like consolidation and planning and profitability, cost management, account reconciliation, all of those capabilities are now in the cloud. So we have great accounting functions, great finance functions. And so we're now at an inflection point where we really have an opportunity to take these great cloud capabilities in both EPM and ERP and converge them into one seamless, singular experience.
Yeah, one more thing to add. So when this whole concept between ERP and EPM were being brought together, when we were converging them, I tapped upon Michael and Jeff and a whole team of people, not only on the sales consulting side, but we've got people that are sort of cross-organization and cross-functional that are working on this initiative. And we really sort of sat down and thought, hey, what does this mean from a customer's perspective? Right. How can we help our customers understand and see the true value of a unique, seamless interaction, right, instantaneously anywhere, right, beautifully simple, right, sort of an environment where they can leverage the best technology in the world, and we have it here at Oracle. Right. And how can that help them in their jobs and their roles in the Office of the CFO and the Office of Finance?
Right, so internally, we started this, I think it was in April, we called it Finance 360, and that's just an internal term. Yeah. It really describes this unifying capability, this seamless experience that we're building. It's part of really our Oracle Cloud for Finance set of solutions. But our internal name, this 360, it really symbolizes completeness. Think of a complete circle, the 360-degree view. Absolutely every task for the Office of the CFO. Truly groundbreaking and exciting, Kim.
Excellent. Finance 360, I like the term. If I want
to, we love the term, actually.
Thank you.
I like Oracle Cloud for Finance as well, but we like 360.
Michael, if I wanted to explain the Finance 360 to someone, how would I phrase it?
Well, Kim, it's in a nutshell, it's about Oracle enabling a set of capabilities that really span ERP and EPM in one uniquely complete, distinctly unified set of capabilities, seamless to address the Office of the CFO. And really what's interesting about this is that it's really changing the way Oracle is actually going about the innovation process. We're involving a variety of different key stakeholders like development and product marketing, the sales organization, customers, and we've spoken to partners. So we have a whole host of things that we're bringing together to facilitate this innovative process that ultimately is inside of what we call Finance 360.
That's wonderful. Sounds like major efficiencies improvements are happening. Now, your definition mentions that Oracle is changing the way we develop our solutions. Jeff, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So we started this year at the first day of the first quarter aligning our sales org. So ERP and EPM became one from a sales perspective, but we didn't stop there. As Michael mentioned, this alignment has extended deep across Oracle. We're breaking out of these silos. We're coming together to bring these solutions together. So from a development perspective, bringing EPM and ERP together, the technologies, weaving those together for that seamless experience. Michael mentioned all the other organizations that are coming together. We're validating this with partners, and it is truly becoming a new way for us to innovate and introduce those innovations in the market space. Truly unprecedented at Oracle. We're very excited about it. And the cloud, it really is that mechanism that allows for that rapid innovation, and this is a platform for putting it out in the market. We couldn't be happier and more excited about it.
Great. This initiative sounds involved, and I'm sure it includes many stakeholders. Could you tell us who's sponsoring this project?
Yeah, no. So with any great project, right, we need tremendous sponsorship, and we are really fortunate. We have some terrific sponsors on this program. Starting at the top, we have Jeff Henley. He's the executive vice chairman of Oracle, right, and former CFO. So who knows better than somebody that came from that office? So He's been a terrific sponsor. He's been a terrific leader and an advocate really helping us sort of to guide us on things, on what to look for and what to sort of stress and whatnot. From a development aspect, Jeff mentioned, development. Rondi Ng, right? He's the SVP for ERP and CX development. Matt Bradley is the SVP for EPM development. So without these two leaders and their teams, we could not be where we're at today.
Oh,
so
sure.
phenomenal leadership from the development and product management standpoint. And then on the field side, Rod Johnson, SVP for ERP, EPM, and supply chain on the sales side, as well as myself on the sales consulting side. So great sponsorship all around. Really, really excited about this team and certainly everybody else that's sort of working on this project.
It's great that both the heads of ERP and EPM are sponsoring Finance 360. Michael, how do you see Finance 360 influencing the solutions themselves?
Great question, Kim. So what you'll see here on the screen here shortly is basically a set of capabilities that are predominantly in the area of ERP. So ERP has some significant capabilities that we want to cross-pollinate to the EPM side. So things like social capabilities. Imagine having instant messaging capabilities in your solution where you're able to capture meaningful and contextual dialogue about a transaction, about a report, about a business event, but not only do that in ERP, but do that same experience in EPM. And so that's just one example. So there's InfoLets, and there's a variety of host of things that ERP has that we're cross-pollinated into the EPM side and then doing that unification of that user experience. And so if we had to summarize it, so somebody asked us a while back, summarize this, lots of words.
I said it was better together. Peanut butter and chocolate. I mean, but marketing didn't like that, right?
And so we came up with
Better
these
together.
three instead. And so what they are is, it's really unification of the user experience, right? It's the user is the one that typically is predominantly touching and experiencing these set of capabilities that are really meant for the office of the CFO. So that's the first thing, unification of the user experience. The second thing is key integrations, richer integrations. We've had integrations in the past between EPM and ERP, but the thing is, though, it's richer integrations between those capabilities. It's integration about data, it's integration about metadata, and then it's the how they interact together. And then many years from now, it's going to be the complete convergence. So we'll talk about that later. But ultimately, Nirvana is going to be about complete convergence, but that's not what we're tackling now. So the two first ones are what we're addressing, in the short term: unification of user experience, and then key integrations of data, metadata, as well as key interactions.
Yeah, let's take it in phases. Let's have that user experience be our first thing, so we can log in. It's just make it easier. And back to the vision of the cloud. People want it to be deployed very quickly. They want to have less of a learning curve with it, and they want that seamless experience. Let's start there. And go from there.
Yeah, and it's about a business flow, right? So when you think about a business flow, an end-to-end business flow, so when a user goes in and logs in, right, they want to see the information that's relevant to them. How can they look at information very seamlessly, very easily, interact with it, and be able to make informed business decisions, right? So that end-to-end business flow, that's really going to truly be transformational for our customers.
And to your point about the business flow, is one of the things that we're addressing immediately is the period close. I mean, that is a significant process in the office of the CFO. And so how, as I, the accountant, could do my job easier and better, faster, quicker, when all these things are unified and seamless, where I'm managing maybe my departmental budget, I'm doing account reconciliations, I'm doing consolidations, I'm maybe responsible for payables or whatever it is, GL responsibility, whatever it is, it's that unification. So period close is one of the predominant business flows that we're addressing in this convergence.
And part of addressing, that user experience, if you think about our solutions, we have the industry-leading breadth of solutions, right? And it's almost an embarrassment of riches. We have so much that when we go and demonstrate it to customers, it can be overwhelming. Right? So we're trying through this initiative to make that easier, to show them, look, you can go to one vendor and get all this amazing capability, but it's easy, it's simple, it's all here. To Josh's point, everything you need to do your job, it's there. All the reporting, all the activities, the tasks, right here for you.
And we're the only ones that have it. Oracle is really the only ones that have it. There's no other vendor out there in the marketplace that can do anything close to what we can do, right? It is almost a little bit embarrassing, right?
Yes.
We're the only ones, right? It's too bad. Yeah.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm a little proud, but I'm not embarrassed. Wow. It's great to see the vision of both sets of capabilities coming together. What will the value be to the Office of the CFO, Jeff?
Wow, so many different aspects of value. Even in the on-premise world, if we look at both solution sets, we have a team of value consultants that will go out and show you that you have real tangible and intangible benefits of these, even in the on-prem world. So what does this now mean in the cloud? Well, a couple of things. Think about all of the personas in the office of the CFO, the director of FP&A, treasury, business development, the controller, the auditors, a project accountant, right? So many different roles, so many different tasks and needs, analytics, financial reporting, narrative reporting, external reporting, and the tasks of their job. What we're looking for with this capability is really to allow any one of those personas to do any task. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's of course, standard segregation of duties. I'm not saying I can log in and create a vendor and pay myself. No, standard segregation of duties. But only one vendor, only Oracle, will have that capability, absolutely any task for any persona. And taking it one step further, be able to do that anywhere. So think about how you work. Starting before work, maybe luxuriating in your suburban palatial estate on your iWatch. You have a KPI, you want to drill into it, get some more detail. Maybe you're on your phone. You get into your car, start traveling to work.
You don't text while driving, no.
Hey, safety is no accident. I'm not suggesting that you text and drive, right? And there's laws against that. But maybe Siri interacting with your phone. And then you get to the office and you boot up that Smithsonian device, the desktop, and maybe you're interacting with that. And from there, you travel back home and in the evening sitting back at home and doing some work. And the idea, it's almost like a return to a more of a humanistic way of doing work, back to the pre-industrial era where the carpenter had his shop adjacent to the home. Your work can follow you throughout the day. So what's the value of that? More productivity.
Right.
Work when it makes sense on the media that makes sense. And of course, all of these years that I've been in the office of the CFO and at Oracle, we've been attacking these various business pains, disparate systems, transparency, governance, quality of data, the cost of integrations. We want to eliminate that. So there's going to be an amazing amount of value with us taking on, as Michael said, deeper and richer integrations that are more of a configuration exercise for our customers. That means less spend for them.
Sure. Yep. These capabilities are truly groundbreaking. Michael, is there a prototype we can share?
Absolutely. I mean, we've been working on this initiative roughly since April, and along this journey, we've started putting prototypes together. And so what you see on the screen here is basically that prototype. And this particular prototype is really meant to illustrate that seamless interaction from a user perspective. And so I don't know how detailed these screens are, but in this particular screen, what we're depicting here is an accountant being able to do everything that accountant needs to do. Maybe I'm responsible for accounts payable. Maybe I got GL responsibility. Maybe I got a budget responsibility. I might not be the FP&A person who actually orchestrates the process, but I got a budget, I got staff, I got budget, I got to manage those things. I kind of sounded like I was from New York. Forget about it. I don't know what happened there, but and so or consolidations or account reconciliation. So there's a lot of capabilities that EPM has, and so we want to take those capabilities and embed them inside of ERP so the user experience is very, very seamless.
And, actually we recorded a PowerPoint presentation that's customer facing as well as a demo, sort of a vision of what this future state looks like. I mean, standard caveats apply. This is really our vision.
Right.
We're working with development to get these items on the roadmap, but we're going to go ahead and share that with a partner community. You'll be able to access some links that we're going to share later on. So you'll actually get to see what this future state, this vision, this exciting future looks like.
Yeah. So really, this Oracle Cloud for Finance, it's about a couple things, right? It's being beautifully simple, right? So a very simple, easy, intuitive user interface that's simple to learn and use and understand. It's distinctly unified. Thank you. Right? So unification of ERP and EPM and really integrating that deep, rich integration between the applications and the technology.
Instantaneously insightful.
You're reading my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I bet you're going to say instantaneously insightful.
I was going to say that. As Jeff had commented earlier, right? It's getting that information on any device, anytime, anywhere. And
Right.
finally, it's all about having a complete system, right? So complete from end to end. This is what we're doing, right? And it's exciting.
And it's unique, as you said, only Oracle. And that's the exciting
Right.
part of this. We've been doing this for a number of years, and now with this inflection of our cloud momentum, seeing this and our ability to innovate this quickly and bring this, it's really a dream for us, actually, that this is happening. It's exciting. And it's exciting for our customers.
Can you pinch me? I'm just.
It's very exciting, Kim.
Great information, guys. ERP and EPM software are huge industry movers right now, and it sounds like Finance 360 is leading the charge. Josh, when will Finance 360 be available, and how can partners begin relaying that information to their own customers?
Yep. So a lot of tremendous work has taken place so far. So right now we're in the define and design phase, right? These business flows and making sure we understand end to end how this is all going to work and fit together. Sitting down, working with our development organizations in the Q3, Q4 timeframe of our fiscal quarter, right, or our fiscal year, FY17,
Right.
we will have assets and collateral that will be demonstrable to our customers, right? SCs will be able to go out and show our customers, hey, here's the vision, here's where we're going, here's what we're doing. And then in the next 10, 12, 18 months, we're going to start to see those things come to fruition in the actual technology itself. So in the office of the CFO, in the office for finance, we'll see those things come to fruition. So, really a big thank you to all our partners. We could not do this without them. They're phenomenal. All of them are really fantastic. And the call to action here for the partners is to begin that journey with us and help articulate that message, that convergence between ERP and EPM, right? For the office of the CFO, for the office of finance. So it's a great message. This is the transformation that we've been looking for, and we finally have it, and we're excited about it, and let's get moving.
Great. I must say, it's fantastic to hear about the cloud momentum and the pace that this innovation has been moving along, and the catalyst for the conversion of ERP and EPM. As things progress, it'd be great to have you guys back for another OPM PartnerCast to get some updates on Finance 360.
Kim, we would love to do it. We're a little shy. Okay?
Yeah, right?
So maybe you picked up on that. But no, we would love to come back. As Josh and Michael mentioned, we're working on so many great innovative things. We're going to have more demos that come out to show this deeper and richer experience. And we'd love to come back and share those as we develop them. So thanks again for having us. We look forward to our next session.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And just Finance 360, and I think we said it, but just to re-emphasize it, Finance 360 is our internal name.
Yep.
It's
Right.
our internal project name. This is under the umbrella of Oracle Cloud for Finance.
It's not a product. Finance 360 is not a product. It's an idea.
It's a set of
vision.
capabilities.
It's a set of capabilities.
Yep.
Right? Bringing it together. ERP and EPM for the office of the CFO.
Convergence.
A convergence.
Chocolate and peanut butter.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
There you go.
Better together, right? Who could ask for anything more? We're, as you can tell, right, as finance and accountants, right, that's our background. We've been waiting for this. So exciting.
Excellent. I'd like to extend a big thanks again to Josh, Jeff, and Michael for joining me today in the Oracle studio. As well as a big thanks to our partners for tuning in and asking questions. For more information on what you've learned today, please visit the links tweeted out from our @Oracle Partners Twitter handle. They will also be shown on the following slide. And be sure to mark your calendars for the first OPM PartnerCast of 2017. It will be taking place January 25th and will be on the topic of engineered systems and the cloud. Thanks for joining today's show, and welcome to the new digital finance revolution powered by the Oracle Cloud for Finance. For this edition of the OPM PartnerCast series, I'm Kim Miller. Happy holidays to you and yours. Great job.